Hello everyone, my name is Eliana Salinas Amaya and welcome to my video. Today I would like to talk about my personal project called The Power of Listening and Being Heard. To begin with, this project is very important to me because it is connected to real life experiences and emotions. In addition, nowadays we live in a fast and busy world where people are always doing many things at the same time. Because of this, sometimes forget how important it is to stop and really listen to others. For example, many people feel alone even when they are surrounded by others. The result, they do not always feel heard. That is why I decided to create this project about me. Now, let me tell you a little about myself. First of all, I am 42 years old and I decided to restart my professional studies. Currently, I am studying business administration at Ateneo University. Moreover, I believe it's never too late to learn. However, at the beginning, I felt nervous and insecure. Nevertheless, little by little, I started to believe more in myself. The result, this experience has helped me grow as a person. Project Origin. In fact, there was a moment that inspired my project. Before that, I had never thought about creating something like this. One day, I had a conversation with someone who was going through a difficult situation. At that time, that person needed to express their feelings, so I listened carefully without interrupting. As a result, I realized something very important. Sometimes people do not need solutions, instead they just need to be heard. Project Reflection. Because of this experience, I decided to create this project. In other words, listening is not only about hearing words, it is also about understanding emotions and connecting with people. Furthermore, when people feel heard, they feel respected and valued. For this reason, listening helps to build trust and strong relationships. In addition, it can bring calm and emotional support to people. I think also if I continue improving my skills, I will be able to help more people. In the same way, if people listen more to others, they will create better relationships. Finally, people listen with empathy, the world will be a better place. Moreover, sometimes a simple conversation can change someone's days. In addition, listening can give hope to someone who feels alone. And in many cases, just being there is more than enough. It is not about having the perfect words, but about being there for others. In conclusion, in a world where people are always busy and distracted, taking a moment to travel, I think it made it. So my final advice is invest and consider about what the setting goals represents the issues of one life. Finally, if you need someone to listen to you, there is sort of a solution. Thank you for taking your time to me today. I hope you remember that listening is not a simple act. It is a gift. And every time you listen to someone, you have the power to change their life. Thank you. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye.